This is my new best friend, my Magic 8 Ball. I ordered this thing on eBay. Well, hell. Am I going to like it? What does it say? I need reading glasses. Cannot predict. I feel like this thing is basically has been the last 2 years. Just throw things up in the air and wonder what answer you're going to get. -8 in Iowa. This is why I don't live in Iowa. Is Iowa the place where people have like tunnels under the road? Where are you? I'm just here in my house, drinking my coffee, arguing with my husband. So yesterday we made a bet, $1,000 bet, that he said, and my subscribers heard him say this, he said, it's not going to snow. It's not going to stick. And I said, it is going to snow and stick. What brand are your glasses? I think they're Lily Pulitzer from the Eye Care Center in Edenton, or now it's My Eye Doc with Dr. Ben Kusky. So this morning he woke up and was like, well, I won. It hasn't snowed. I was like, no, I said today, not last night. Are you congested? Yeah, I've had the Rona. You feel awful. Oh, sorry. It's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Annalise. Yeah, so we don't have snow, but we have this. We have this. Do you see it? We have ice. Very thin fragment of ice, which if I had to go down those steps, you might as well be like, well, her pelvis is shattered. I do have to go to CVS, though, at 10:15 because a friend of mine is taking her son for a second vaccine, and she needs moral support. Basically, we need to shame him and not to cry. It's true. It was beautiful. Not sure about the tunnels. We have walking paths that go under the street. Hello, that's the tunnel. Yes, we've had COVID in my house. We're getting better. How many glasses do you have? My dad was an eye doctor. I mean, a lot. I like glasses. They're a fashion accessory. We are still melting at 18 inches of snow last weekend. Ugh. In theory, I like snow. I like to do a little sledding. I'm not real keen on this whole virtual education thing now. Like, are we going to ever have a snow day again? Ugh. Anyway, not that I care. I mean, it's not like I'm doing any schoolwork. Amos is certainly not yet because hi, Kristen. He stayed up till 12:30 because if I keep him up, then I get to, is Big T and Golden COVID denial. So my husband has COVID, and he's in a bad way. So he's in purgatory. If he admits he feels bad, then he thinks that's a sign of weakness. And if he doesn't say he's sick, then I make him do stuff. I made him. I know the signal is bad. That was my fault. Lord knows y'all love to tell me when you can't hear me because your internet's bad. And if he doesn't act like he feels bad, then he has to do things. Like yesterday, I was like, get out there and clean up all the dog, you know what, in the yard before it snows, because the children might get out there and play. And you know what he said? They won't play in the backyard. Well, if you feel so good, clean the dog shit up. So he did. So we're making forward motion around here. With a little school day. It's going to snow this afternoon. I'm going to finish watching Grumpy Old Men. But this morning, I woke up to this message that this friend of mine shared. And at 11 a.m. today, my subscribers, we're going to be doing a little funny, like Jimmy Fallon reading mean comments thing. Because I will say, this whole topic is like people that, you know, are annoying, basically. Is your dog a golden doodle? She's a golden retriever. Somebody wrote, where is it? I even made notes. I mean, I'm like a journalist. What does it say? Hold on. I have to find the thing that somebody said about me. Where is it? I think it said, oh, don't let the educated debutante in. Let me in to a Facebook group. So the first group we're going to talk about of people that are annoying are people that moderate Facebook groups. Like, that's their life. And I know there's one out here and they're like, oh, I love my Facebook group. I get it. But when your whole life is moderating a Facebook group and like kicking people out, it's basically like you missed, maybe you were homeschooled, maybe you didn't have friends, maybe you, I don't know, maybe you just suffered in some way, but girl drama in Facebook groups is ridiculous. I mean, why are people talking about anybody in a Facebook group? It is so weird. I mean, weird. Like, people are spending time, like, making sure I can't get in the frickin' Murdaugh murder in the Low Country, damn it. So everybody go and join that Facebook group. I mean, that just pisses me off. Murdaugh in the Low Country. I love the Fun Police. Yes, yes. So that's one group. And at 11, we're going to be reading some of these insane comments. One person, the person who said, don't let the educated debutante in, I was like, her name looks so familiar. And then I realized, I think it's like Melanie Moore. I took her profile picture and her name and set up a fake Twitter account. Of course, I can't get into it because I can't remember my password, because Mandy Matney keeps blocking me. I mean, blocking me just because I ask questions. I mean, I don't know what my problem is. Yes, I love my friend Seton Tucker, who has this Murdaugh family murder impact of influence. Like, she's awesome and she's nice. I like nice. I like people that don't use the word I and me a ton. I mean, anyway, it's funny. It's funny to me. So that's one group, the people that moderate Facebook groups. Hey, Sally. Sally, I got your package. It's Hanya Aguilar's mom, who I adore. Because they're real people like Sally Hernandez, whose daughter was taken off this earth by an evil person way too soon. And the story is about Hanya, right? Her daughter. It's never been about me telling the story, or any news person for that matter. If we talk about people in Afghanistan or North Korea or Tonga, whatever, the story is all about the people. It's not about the person telling the story, or it shouldn't be. And so I feel really strongly against that type of reporting. I mean, it's just so egocentric that I think it's not helpful. And these stories matter. People matter. Your art is amazing. Love when you walk and you can see it. Emily, I did an art tour the other day. But anyway, this is an entertaining post. Okay. Now, the other people who make me kind of sad are the people who believed in Trump. Now, I mean people that really believed in Trump. I mean, sad. So this morning, a friend of mine has this post up, and she's like, oh, I wake up in the morning and, look at the beautiful day and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, I'm coming over. Well, then somebody comments after her, and the comment is this. It's like solidarity of the rabbit holes. I've known what's been going on for 2 years. It's been a painful process waiting for others to wake up. I mean, my comment was, oh. And then she said, hold on. I mean, this is sad. I choose to know the truth, and the truth is the worst of the worst. I can't wake up and read things like that. So then my comment, which is like a total smartass, I said, I prefer to open a fresh can of cinnamon rolls and watch videos of people in North Korea. I mean, like, the truth is the worst of the worst. Like, what is she talking about? We live in the United States. Okay, let's find another group. Oh, no, this is an interesting group. This is a really good group. People who have mask confusion. Now, mask confusion is an interesting thing. There are people that don't believe in masks, but at the same point, if they're sick, they wear a mask, or they think you should wear a mask. So I had this video I did the other night, and my husband had gone to Food Lion because I was sick, came home, whatever, unloaded groceries, and about an hour later, we were talking about testing. And I said, you tested this morning, right? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, do you think you should test again? He was like, oh, I mean, I will. And, we got lots of tests. So we tested him. Well, he's positive. He's just been to Food Lion. He did not have on a mask, evidently. And people were like, why didn't he have on a mask? I'm like, I'm not his keeper. My daughter was like, I wore my mask. I mean, what the hell? Well, somebody on my video who I know who doesn't believe in mask. I just love the idea that like mask is a belief system, like, Christianity. And she was like, oh my God, he was behind me. He was behind me in the grocery store, and he didn't have on a mask. And I was like, well, one, he didn't know he had COVID, which is why we wear masks, right? Because you're spreading it when you don't know you're sick. And two, you don't even believe in masks. So why does he need to wear one? I mean, I just don't get it. What the hell was I doing? I just drank something gooky in this coffee. Okay, y'all might not think this is funny as me, but I mean, me think are real funny. Hey, Janice. Yeah, that's why you wear a mask. We both wear masks. Oh, God, that was like the best thing. Oh, and along that line, this is sort of a separate group, but sometimes the same. People who think data is made up. So people will say, I don't think vaccines help you. You get a vaccine, you'll get Omicron, right? Like, I full on agree with that. But the number of unvaccinated in the hospital, I'm talking about people that are in a hospital bed this morning, not in their house, in their cozy robe, drinking coffee, feeling good with their 8-ball. No, I'm talking about people that are sick. 92% are unvaccinated. That seems like a fairly easy thing. Like 84% of Morehead scholars are from Kinston, whatever. And they're like, I don't think so. You're like, what do you mean? Like, what? It's a fact. Like, there's data. And they're like, kind of back to that person who said, I choose to know the truth, and the truth is the worst of the worst. Y'all, life is not a gigantic conspiracy theory. My friend has had COVID 5 times in 10 months. Okay, that is amazing to me. Maybe he's just had it once the whole time. So anyway, data. Oh, and here, This is like a side. We're doing a side swipe down. The other thing is people when they're like, well, we respect each other's opinion. No. Respect opinion is I'm a what is it? What is those people that practice witchcraft? I'm Jewish, or I'm atheist, or I'm agnostic, I'm Buddhist. We should respect each other. Yes, we should. Ain't nobody, this is all opinions. Matt, my family is sucking up all the freaking internet. 4 plus 2 is 6, okay? It is 6, right? You can't say to me, 4 plus 2 is 7. Damn it, it's 7. And you have to respect my opinion. No, because that's a fact. So let's get past that. Let me see who else is on my list. Who else is on my list? People who moderate Facebook groups. People who think data is made up. Hold on. Melanie Moore, just keep the agitated debutante away. Oh, now this is a total side one. People who think they need to tell me that the Ritz in Fiji is awesome. Okay. If you go on a wonderful vacation, I love a wonderful vacation. They're wonderful. Hold on. Liz is saying, your husband's whole family had COVID. I know you aren't his keeper. A grown man didn't wear a mask. Well, Liz, I will defend my husband by saying he had not been with us for a week. Like, he had no known exposure from my family, our family, because my husband was at his parents' house, and when he came down with COVID was my day 10. So he got COVID from a friend, not us. So yes, would I have sent him to the grocery store with a mask if he had been with us? Of course he would have worn a mask. Blair was at the grocery store. She had on a mask. She was on day 8 or whatever. So I will say he was not, it's just telling more that he was exposed somewhere else, trying to avoid getting exposed by us. Fortunately, he got COVID right before the snowstorm. I'm going to go file some stuff at court today, so he doesn't really have to miss work. Monday is probably going to be a hard day, but anyway, but that's a total aside. But yes, I mean, clearly he should have worn a mask. Okay. People who think they need to tell me the Ritz in Fiji is awesome. Okay. So this is a problem. We know it's good. Now, if you want to tell me that, I've got it. Westover General Store. It's a gas station, and they have boar's head meat, amazing sandwiches, and soup. So if I come in and I say, oh my gosh, Westover has the best sandwiches and soup. It's a gas station, but it's really good. You're like, wonderful, thank you for telling me that. Or our coffee shop, Eatonton Coffee House, has the best homemade donuts. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Our movie theater is incredible. We get new movies at the Taylor Theater. Again, all these wonderful things. Chicken Kitchen. Chicken Kitchen has really good food. You're like, really? The customer service is amazing, but that's okay. I'm at the Ritz, and it is awesome. We know this. We know the Ritz is awesome. We know that anything fancy is nice. We know your Louis Vuitton pocketbook is good. We know that, we know these things. Now, if you tell me the Hampton Inn was amazing, I'm like, ooh, what Hampton Inn? Ooh, what are you talking about? I tried to subscribe, but it won't go to the enter credit card page. Try it from your computer, Sherry. Yeah, I mean, Liz, I'm not kidding. Like, I can't take it. Do not tell, or the skiing is wonderful in Deer Valley. Do I want to ski in Deer Valley? Yes. I'm trying to ski next year. Steamboat hosted us for a ski trip. I will go where it's free. My daughter's like, where are we going? I was like, whoever like offers us the best ski trip. She was like, oh no. I mean, I ain't too proud to beg. Like, come on. So yeah, don't tell me that the Ritz in Fiji is awesome. I guess that. Let's see. Who else? Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Wait, people who won't get, I can't even read that. Meteorologists who update the weather forecast. So this morning, I will say in WITN, Jim Howard was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, this is life. If a meteorologist says, I'm sorry to me, I love them forever. Jim Howard, WITN, Charlie Ironmonger, which is the best name on the planet, is talking about that. How do you get free trips? Because I'm a blogger and I write about the trip and I act very professional. That's how. Damn it. The Ritz anywhere is awesome. The Ritz won't give me the time of day. Damn it. I don't know why. It's because I'm not like, if I lost like 100 pounds, they might. You know, it's like 20 years younger. But I am the Ritz demographic. They don't know it. You know, somebody might save up a little money and be like, we're going, here we go. And they're like, where's your awesome robe from? See, I'm selling things. Nordstrom, Joules, Joules, but evidently they're sold out and I didn't make a penny. Just over here pushing up my glasses. So anyway, meteorologists who update forecasts, that bugs me. I like for people to own something. You wake up and there's no snow. I don't want people saying, well, look, it looks like things have changed a little bit. No. I was wrong. So meanwhile, my husband and I have this $1,000 bet going. Okay, Melissa over at the Stained Glass Garden, which is a great blog, by the way, calling me a fashion influencer and laughing about it. Melissa, do you don't think I'm a fashion influencer? It is quite funny. I will say that I did order a wonderful Esprit sweatshirt this week off eBay, and I'm like wearing it every day. In fact, I'm going to go put it on right now before I go to CVS, and then Fairy Tale shampoo and conditioner. No, they wanted me to represent their stuff. when we had lice. The lice people sent me lice stuff. And then when I had that Nazen, have you ever used that stuff you squirt up your nose? Nazen? They sent me a bunch of stuff. Delta sent us a bunch of biscotti cookies. Duncan Hines sent us a whole crate of blueberry muffin mix. But of course, it's not the kind that Blair likes. It's the kind with the crumble stuff on top. Oh, shit. You did go to the store in my kind of clothes. So I wore this to the grocery store yesterday. I did a subscriber video. I was at the store yesterday morning. Like right now, like this, I feel like I'm like ready. Like this does not feel robish to me. This feels professional. My hair is combed. I have on a button-down pajama top. Like I wore this to Food Line and it didn't even occur to me for a minute that it was inappropriate. And they were like, oh my God, you're in a robe in the grocery store. I was like, what? I mean, a robe? This is like a jacket. Didn't they used to make these jackets? You know, like it's fleece on the inside. I mean, a robe. Yeah, my winter coat. I also been known to wear my mother's mink coat. I wore that last night on the golf cart as I was dropping off ski stuff to people. Okay, CVS at 10:15, subscriber video at 11 a.m. We're going to be reading some wonderful comments. Funny. Are you wearing your robe to court today? Yes. If the courthouse is open, Chowan County, I will be there in my robe. Honor. taking something to file. Sherpa. Thank you, Melissa. Sherpa. Be careful what you talk about next. It could be free. I would like to talk about how wonderful the Ritz is. The Ritz-Carlton is the most amazing hotel. I mean, you would be shocked. It's really nice. And I've heard the Ritz cruise actually might be pretty good. Ritz, Ritz, Ritz. I'll end up getting a bunch of frickin' crackers. Don't you think the robe in public is inappropriate? No. Jessica, no. 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 I do not. I mean, it has a hood. It has a hood. They may call you the crazy lady. Well, I can tell you I don't care about that. I mean, clearly. You know, life is too short to worry about what other people think. It's so exhausting. There are people that are like, oh my God, she's insane, and she puts pictures of people in her underwear, or she wears a robe to the grocery store. Well, there might be somebody else that's like sitting at home, you know, eating stale cereal because they don't have a coat, they just have a robe, and they feel like they can't go in public. Maybe they're like, you know what? I can wear my robe to the grocery store. It's good enough for her. Yes. Yes, it is. Damn it. I threw away my bras when I retired. Okay, that's my new t-shirt. I threw away my bras when I retired. Carry on, people. Yes, 11 a.m. Easter. See you. Who is my husband talking to? He's down there telling people he's not sick. And then if I act like he needs to do something, he'll say, I have a splitting headache. The Ritz is afraid you may wear that robe. Donna, now you love me and you know it. Donna sent me the best pair of frickin' cat pajamas. I have worn those pajamas. Mary Scott came over and was like, where did you get those pajamas? I was like, my friend Donna Greiser gave them to me. Oh my God. They're so soft. Oh God, now Mary Scott's watching. It's inappropriate commenting crazy things. Get you some my slippers. What? I'm going to wear this to CVS in a minute. You just wait. I'm going to be there. Mary Scott, meet me at CVS at 10:15. CVS is an interesting place. Now, if you said CVS is amazing, I would be like, it is? Because the CVS here looks like it was built in 1982 and it's like 10 minutes old. I do love a Walgreens. Say what you want, but I follow you because of Amos and autism. Well, those are the two best parts about my life. Amos and autism. And that's the truth. Carry on, people.